All right. What's real shit going on? Today's topic in the world, right? Real shit. People dying. We got, I think it's like 8,000. I know it's going on. 8,000. And that's kind of crazy situation too, because majority of those, she had and I ain't hating on lady, citizens. She was talking to the people in the community who hey, what's going on, fam? What the hell going on? It's your motherfucking boy Big Bad. Today is episode 11 of the Real Talk Real Shit TV show / podcast. Appreciate y'all for fucking tuning in once again. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Excuse my language. Today's topic is once again extremely important. You know what I mean? Today we're gonna be talking about the importance of family and how hard it is to keep a family together in these times. Alright, so today, whoa, didn't expect that. Alright, today, I was just having conversations with my lady and stuff like that, or, you know, the woman in my life, having conversations with her, and first off, I'm gonna let y'all know I've been with my woman for about 7 years. We're not married, unfortunately, right now. Hopefully we could get married one day soon, like this year type shit. She gave me 2 beautiful children. She's good to me, you know, when she's, you know, women are women, but, you know, she's generally good to me, and I try to be good to her and try to be what she needs me to be, and be there to be the man and support and take care of my kids and take care of her and all that good stuff, all that good old day shit. The problem is, it's 2018. This ain't goddamn 1952 no more. For one, women like have been emancipated, and I'm not against nobody's rights. I'm all for equality and equal rights. But women have been like emancipated to the point where they either don't need men no. Either they think they don't need a man, or it's just they have to hold it down and wear both the shoes and the pants. All right, now, the main thing in this time that's hard is just to keep the family together. Like, it's so many deterrents. It's so many distractions out here. You got other people trying to get what you got. You got people being selfish in the relationships. Male or female, stepping out, cheating, stepping out, talking to other people, stepping out, entertaining the other person. Any of that. All that shit is big no-nos. Big no-nos. You know what I'm saying? Because if you're really with somebody, ain't no plan B and backup plan and all that. Especially like for parents and shit. All my parents out there. If you got kids with somebody, man, don't please understand that unless you were just doing some free fucking, God put you with that person. There's a reason you with that person. You know what I'm saying? If you with your mate right now watching this, turn to it. Tell them how much you love her or her. Tell her how much you love her. Try not to hold any emotions. Like, sometimes the biggest problem be stubbornness. Like, both parties, male or female, goddamn trying not to give in to the other and not to bow down to the other out of stubbornness. So they both holding back. They both clashing heads, trying to fight over dominance, when in natural order, the male's supposed to be the dominant one, and the female's supposed to be more subservient. You know what I mean? I understand in these times that the roles have been reversed. Like, you know, whoever's playing that was, the roles have been reversed. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's opposite of what they're supposed to be at this point. You know what I mean? Generally, most people are opposite of what they're supposed to be. So there's a lot of disunity and a lot of confusion in the world. It's okay for everybody to have their rights and everybody to be treated fair. Because I'm all for that. That's human nature, is to, you don't want to shit on people. You know what I mean? But it's okay for all of that. The only problem is compromise. Like, the only problem is you have to compromise. You can't be selfish in a relationship. If you were to be selfish in a relationship, you fucking trying to be single. Why not just be single? This world got so many fucking single people to mingle with and play with and have fun with. And half the people out here don't want nothing serious. So if you want to be single, just do that. Just be single and mingle. You know what I mean? But don't. The worst thing that anybody could do to anybody is drag them along and try to convince them or drag them along to get what you want or to get to where you going. Like, basically, like, if somebody don't fuck with you and they're miserable with you, but y'all in a relationship and they just doing that to get to where their next level in life is. You know what I'm saying? You got people who do that, like piggyback off people just to get to their next spot in life and shit. Opportunists, you know what I'm saying? So you can't be like that. You gotta be all the way real about this. You gotta be, if you're going to a successful relationship, you gotta be open, honest, and real, like all that. You know what I mean? So, you know, I think the number one most important thing in a relationship is honesty. Honesty, man. If you can't be honest with the one you with, you're not really with that person. You know what I mean? And that's so fucked up for all the people who be laying next to somebody or under the same roof as somebody and just doing them dirty. As soon as they go away, you got them doing this and that and this and that. Like, that shit ain't fair. That shit ain't fair. Cut that bullshit out. You feel me? Cut that shit out. Another thing is, man, thing with relationships is you got the honesty, then you got compromise, okay? Like, y'all are two different individuals, right? She got her interests, you got your interests, whatever. So basically, the things that she don't like and the things that you don't like, y'all got to balance that out about each other. Like, okay, if you with somebody and you just don't like nothing about them and you just don't fuck with nothing about them, like there's nothing about this person that you like, leave. Don't drag nobody down, man, because somebody's feelings going to get hurt and then somebody will get hurt physically because people don't play by their hearts. You know what I'm saying? People don't play by that shit. It's not a playing thing. Like, if you're going to be a fucking cheater, just go fucking be single. Like, straight up. Like, these are the times for that shit. Inbox a motherfucker, get up with them, talk to them 3-4 hours, go to the hotel room, house, whatever, and smash. You know what I mean? But do not drag along a poor, innocent motherfucker who loves you and really wants to fucking be with you, but you got something over that person, so you just think you could sneak and snack. Like, that shit ain't cool, man. That shit ain't cool, man. Everybody, stop sneaking out. You know what I'm saying? For all my motherfucking dudes who got babies with girls that you ain't happy with and that's overweight and all this shit because you gave them babies and because y'all not eating right and all that. The way that you living is the reasons y'all is in the physical condition that you in. So if you're mad at somebody, be mad at yourself for leading your family down the wrong path. Because if you see your family going down the wrong path, it's your job to catch that shit, catch the ball, and reroute that thing. You know what I mean? You probably have your catcher's mitt on. We're going the wrong way. But at third base, you know what I mean? Pow, home run. That shit, that's from being a man. You got to goddamn call the plays, call the shots. Boy, read over there. We doing too much of this. Stop. We doing this too much. We can't do this. We got to do this. Like, you got to guide your family as a fucking man, as a woman, as an adult. You know what I mean? I'm speaking to my men now. It's your job to lead your family. It's gas. Tobacco gas, boy. Tobacco gas. Yeah, it's your job to lead your family. It ain't nobody's job to lead your family. Nobody's. It's yours. You got kids, you got a woman, you got to guide that shit. You got to control it a little bit to a certain extent. Not be like controlling like, oh, you ain't going nowhere. You can't do this. You can't do that. No. Hey, you need to do this. We need to do that. We have to do this. Oh, I want this. So we got to handle this first. Then we could do that. Prioritize, strategize, and do what you're supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? That's what a man is. Somebody who could figure out what's what and what is. You know what I'm saying? Somebody who could stop and call the plays like, wrong. Go. Like, yeah, come on. Stop. Like, that's a motherfucking man. You know what I mean? We need people to be like that. We need people who in control of their situation, who in control of their actions, who are in control of their own thoughts and their mind, body, and soul, in control and nobody guiding them. Because I'm going to tell you something. If you are a dude that's watching football, basketball, video games, just going along, going with the flow, oh, it's Thanksgiving, it's Christmas, it's this, it's that, it's this, it's that. You ain't guiding your family, my nigga. The government's guiding your family. Because all that shit ain't real. Most of that shit is fake or it comes from some evil shit. So if you got your family adhering to evil ways or some misguided ways that ain't got nothing to do with your salvation or your livelihood, you a motherfucking chump. You a sucker duck. And your family will always have problems. Your girl always gonna cheat on you. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna be real. I'm not perfect. You know what I'm saying? I be trying. I have my moments where I'm not in full control of shit. And that's only because the type of person I am, I don't want to be totally in control of my woman. I want her to be 50-50 of that shit. I believe, and in my culture, African culture, the man is equal to the woman. Okay? I'm not talking religious cultures, because religion, I respect all that shit too. That's a different form of that though. That's like a different level. But I'm talking about African culture, like the old ways. Like if you could look at, say for instance, you could look at all right, so say for instance, you could look at the great dynasties in Egypt, right? All of those high priests and kings and all that had their queens right next to them on the throne. Their queen, they consulted with their queen to see what the next move was going to be for the people and for the colony and for the greater good of the people. You know what I mean? The people that they was in control of. You know what I mean? And the Bible always wants to paint people, especially like the Egyptians and great black civilizations. The Bible always wants to paint them, and Western civilization always wants to paint those as negatives, or as like in the Bible it'd be like, "Cursed be thy Ham," or it'll say the Pharaoh had all these slaves and all that. But if you look at the fucking facts in the history. Those people who built those pyramids were not slaves. You know why I can prove that, and it's easily proven? They were workers. They got grave sites. And look this shit up, because y'all don't never believe real shit, so look it up. They got grave sites of the construction workers who built those pyramids and worked in there doing the work, buried right next to the foremen, the people who overseen them in the work. Like the bosses would be buried right next to the common workers. Like it'd be like this. It'd be like a 3-tier or tier burial ground. Like it'd be all the bosses would be buried on this hill. Then it'd let the ground to go down another tier. Then you'd have the managers and those type of people buried right here. And then you have the regular worker people, the worker bee people, they would be buried right up under them as a levels thing. But that is them being buried and treated as civilized human being. A slave wasn't getting no proper burial. Slaves ain't getting no proper burial. So you go ahead with them lies, painting great African civilizations that colonized the world, that still that made the way for this way that we live in now. Those great civilizations of man treating woman equally and man being fair to the woman. You had Queen Hatshepsut who was actually a king, because I think something happened to her husband. I'm not gonna misquote the facts because I don't lie, but I think something happened. But anyway, Queen Hatshepsut was a king at one point. They worshiped her like a king. She earned that spot because she earned that spot. So in all ways in African culture, we treated our woman with the utmost respect. It was the opposite culture who treat that woman with degradation and trash. Like, they treat that women like trash. Like a European man doesn't worship his woman. And that's not a racist thing I'm talking about. You look at a porno and you watch how a white man have sex with the women, and then you look at how black men have sex with the women. This is porn. This is evil shit. Look at that, and you can see the difference in the way that they make love. Some of those Western white dudes, they be savaging them girls. Savaging them. It ain't like that with those, generally with the black people, because they a little bit more smoother, and they gotta goddamn, they drilling, but they ain't killing. You know what I mean? So we drill, but we don't kill. You know what I mean? And it's just people need to understand it's a civilization thing. It's from whence you came. It's not like you a problem. Ain't no problem in nobody. You're all a product of our environment. We're all products of our environment. So if you come from goddamn savage, cutthroat, in the corner, in the cracks, wherever you can get it at, no. You got to look at how cultures, what people derive from, what class, bloodline you derive from and shit. But long story short, I get a little bit off topic, but it ain't off topic because this shit is about how we treat our women. But on some real shit, it's hard as fuck to keep this shit alive, bro. Like, I'm going to say this to the women. Please, please don't end a relationship for something that's not worth it. If in your relationship, if a motherfucker's cheating or beating on you, or just totally verbally abusing you, like some shit like that, you in your relationship for that. That's them cheating, beating, and verbal abuse on a constant basis. That is, break up with that motherfucker. But somebody who trying, because you got to know this world ain't set up for everybody to be successful. All these girls out here, they want these ballers, but when you're really looking at these motherfucking ballers and shit, they in a position. They're not goddamn a freelance baller. You got them niggas, and everybody got a grind and shit, but some people is shoe-in grinders. Like some people is just put in position just to shine on a nigga. Like, boy, I could get, if he's in this position, he could persuade these people to do this. He can target this demographic of crowd, or he can get into this demographic. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is, like, those people are put there, my nigga. Them are chess pieces. Pawns, your rooks, your king, your queen. Everything is chess, my nigga. So while you looking at rappers, don't look at them like, oh, I want to ball like that. All my girls, I want to get them racks. Why you ain't getting no racks like that? And then you force your nigga to go out there and flip a pack or something, and then he'll be in prison. Goddamn, no kids, no, he can't do nothing for you and all that, because you done forced the nigga to try to get some racks. I'm going to tell y'all some more shit. Racks about to be done, my nigga. Look at the internet. Everybody got racks. Everybody got racks. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got racks. Money don't mean shit. It's about it's about who you are right now. And that's what we're going to bring it back to. We're going to bring it back to who are you? You know what I mean? And all my ladies, man, if your man is halfway decent, man, fuck with your boy. Fuck with him. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never been about cheating and mistreating people and all that, because I'm so fucking goddamn sexy. I go out and get another girl if my girl ain't acting right. And I ain't talking about my girl now. I'm just talking about in general. Like, you know what I'm saying? And anybody can do that. Like, if what you got going on ain't working for you, goddamn, go switch it up and do some more. It's goddamn billions of people in the earth. Trillions, probably. Ain't no excuse to not have what you want to have. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't no excuse to be suffering either. You know what I'm saying? But let's please work with each other, man. Like, don't give up on each other, man. Y'all done been to each other like goddamn 10 years and shit. I done been with my girl about 7 years, going on more than that. And I ain't no way in the world I want to let that shit slip through my fingers. And you know, whatever. I'm just trying to keep my family together. Like, you know what I mean? Like, everybody gonna have problems. You be around a motherfucker for 7 years and tell me you goddamn don't get mad at him. He gonna shit the wrong way, motherfucker. You shit one more time. You poop in that bed one more time. This and that. Oh, you better brush your teeth. My girl said it all the time. You trying to kiss me, you ain't even brush your teeth. Like, that shit, you know what I'm saying? But it's just, motherfuckers get comfortable after a while and just drop the inhibitions and just want to give the love, you know what I'm saying? But you gotta do what you started a relationship. However you started your relationship, that's how you gotta end that bitch. That's how you gotta continue that shit. Because if you switch it up, but it'd be like, who is this motherfucker? And it really is like that. It's like, who is this motherfucker? I don't know you. You was goddamn sweet for a whole 2 years. Now you trying to be, you know what I mean? So how you started it is how you gotta continue it. You know what I'm saying? But another thing, and it's the main thing, and it's my last topic because I don't want to hold y'all, but I know, man, I love this shit, man. I be loving to talk to y'all, man. I be loving that shit. Like, I be loving that shit. I don't even give a fuck if 6 people watch this shit. It just be like, yo, I be loving that shit because I be having so much real shit to give to people, man. But, and ain't nobody ever did this to me when I was little. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody ever put the game down like I'm putting it down from. Like, I ain't never heard nobody putting game down like I put the game down. You know what I'm saying? But the last thing I want to talk about is the children. Okay? For everybody, where my lighter at, yo? For everybody who got kids, right? Man, please, let's stop breaking up families. I'm going to tell you some fucking real shit. Famous people, right? Every famous couple that gets together gets broken up or divorced. Every last one. And I'm going to tell you some real shit. They got millions of dollars. So that right there lets you know money don't buy happiness. Because the niggas with the millions can't even hold the wife down. You know what I mean? My nigga Future let Sierra slide through his fingers. And I don't know the situation, but he let Sierra slide through his fingers. She got with the football nigga. Next thing you know, she taking butt naked pictures with Future's kids with the football nigga. Everybody butt naked in the shit. Bro, I would have burnt that nigga, bro. Bow! And that ain't a communicating a threat either. As a man, I would have burnt that nigga. Bow! You got my baby naked with a new nigga on the goddamn on the TV. Bow! And she would have got her motherfucking ass kicked in her kid, not physically, but I would have busted her ass in court and took my kids. And she would have never seen my motherfucking kids. Look at this shit, on your honor. This bitch got my son naked on the goddamn right there by this man's ding-a-ling. You see this shit? I would have goddamn ate that shit up in court with my $1 million lawyer. Nigga, I would have called Johnny Cochran out the grave. Boy, come, boy, I got something for you, boy. He would have got them. Oh, yeah, let's do it. You know what I mean? The glove didn't fit. Your mustard quit. You know what I mean? But real talk, though. Stop breaking these kids up, man. When my mom and my pops, they divorced when I was in my mid-20s. And that shit crushed my family. Niggas might not admit it, but that shit put a damper on our whole unit. Because the family house got sold. Nigga, this, that, like, you know, I ain't putting my business out there, but I'm just talking about, I done seen a fucking family get dismantled just because some people want to be selfish. When you got motherfucking bond, an eternal bond with these children, these adults that you done made, these people that you done made, you got an eternal bond with them, and then you can't even stay together for the betterment of your kids, like, you know what I mean? That should be crazy, my nigga, and I'm not saying stay with somebody because people will get, people go through domestic shit and all that. I know if you're getting cheated on, beat on, or miss verbally abused, you should leave. And I already said that. But if motherfuckers just be trying and one of them half-ass niggas who just trying, but if he really trying and shit, don't do that, man. Just mold them. A real man, a real woman can mold her man. You know what I mean? And like mold them to control them and tame them, and you know what I mean? Cause nigga, man, we be savage. Dudes be savage, whoa. We be savage. We won't be, you know what I mean? But let's keep these families together, man. Please, please, y'all. Man, please. I love you, China. I love you so much. My beautiful black queen. I want to be with you forever. You know what I mean? But on side of all that, it just be so hard to keep a family together because nowadays there's just too many deterrents. Facebook, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, all that bullshit. Like people connecting so easily with each other, DM linking up. Get up and got your location, nigga. All that. Oh boy, it's crazy. It's crazy out here, man. It's so hard, but let me goddamn get her props to all the families who's sticking together. All the beautiful families who are raising children together. That's who I'm giving props and respect to. But y'all like my video? Subscribe to this thing. I know it was a little bit long today, but I enjoyed it. I hope y'all enjoyed it. It's your motherfucking boy, Big Bede. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Let's do it again, man. I'll see y'all next time. You already know I'm going to keep it coming with you. Appreciate y'all, and I love y'all.